my brothers about investments, buying up shares, financial lessons. I made 100, all off a job, all off a stock, all legal methods. I ain't gotta steal no scat to get it. I got the bag and I got the image. I gave, I worship, I tithe, I serve, I prayed, I listen. Now my bag is given. I want the Rari, white, no ceilings. I'm next in line, up now, no skipping. I'm changing myself, my fam, my circle, my tribe, my culture, my world, my city. I'm changing myself, my fam, my circle, my tribe, my culture, my world, my city. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, it's been a minute, y'all. For real. I say it's been a minute, but most folks don't even give y'all one episode but a month. You know what I'm saying? So, what's going on, my kings and queens? First and foremost, hey, if you showing me support and you have been supporting me through this journey, I love you for real, and I appreciate you too. I appreciate everybody that's working with me. I appreciate Ricky for having this studio and having this environment for me to use. And I just, man, I'm a real appreciative person. I appreciate everything. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful. I did want to pray, though, but starting this out, I know some folks listening probably don't even believe, you know what I'm saying, what I believe. But, you know, hey, I'm going to pray for you anyway, and I'm going to pray for me too. So, dear Father God, I just wanted to thank you and let you know that I'm grateful for life and the place I'm at in 25. And thank you for putting me in position to be where I am now to help other people. And I know this is you because I'm doing work for you, and it's working out in my favor in ways that I can't even understand. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you there for that, God. Thank you for giving me my first opportunity to speak to a public audience, and you gave it to me, and I had no fear, and I aced it. Thank you for letting my message be received how it's supposed to be received, and thank you in advance for everything you got coming my way. Thank you for the people that's listening. Thank you for everything. I just want to thank you for my life today, and thank you for everything you brought me through, all the storms and everything, and let me operate through chaos. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's get into it, y'all. So today we're going to be talking about, can you survive on $100,000 in Memphis? So I wanted to go over the $1 million Memphis vision. If you have not listened or heard the $1 million Memphis vision, or heard this is my $1 million Memphis vision, the vision that I have for our city, and I say our city because it's our city. Ain't nobody gonna change our city but us. So the $1 million Memphis vision is creating a healthier, wealthier Memphis by sharing financial, dietary, investing, and etiquette knowledge with my neighbor to advance my city so we can advance the world. And I'm gonna go over that one more time a little bit slower so you can catch that. Creating a healthier, wealthier Memphis by sharing financial, dietary, investing, and etiquette knowledge with my neighbors to advance my city so we can advance the world. My vision is bigger than just me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason a lot of y'all visions and answers, prayers don't get answers, because you just praying for you and you asking for stuff for selfish reasons. And I ain't gonna go too deep into that. We're gonna stay on topic with this. Can you survive on $100,000 in Memphis? But your vision got to be bigger than just you. You can't say I had a vision. I was driving in a Lamborghini. Who is that helping with you getting a Lamborghini? Who is that saving? You know what I'm saying? Who is that motivating? You want it to flex. You know what I'm saying? You trying to flex. You trying to stunt with it. Me, I want it so I can help. I feel like it would help me motivate these boys more, showing them that you don't have to be a rapper with a Lamborghini to get a Lamborghini. Or you don't have to be a rapper to get a Maserati or anything. You don't have to be a rapper to get none of the stuff that I got or do the things that I do. I travel, I have fun, I race cars. You ain't got to be no rapper. This was last week for Thanksgiving. We went up to the John Wilder facility and we spent some time with the boys for Thanksgiving. It intrigued me, man. I talked to one of the boys and he said that he thought that you had to be very boring and just have a boring life in order to be a Christian. You can't do nothing. And I was like, who told you that? You know what I'm saying? I talked to him for a while, and he also said that he asked me, did I listen to rap music? I was like, yeah, I listen to rap music. I was like, there is nothing wrong with listening to rap music. It's when you let it start to guide you and control your mind. That's when it's a problem. Half the time I listen to the rap music for the beats. I don't even know what them folks be talking about. You listen to some of the rappers out the city, you know, you can't even understand what they saying. So I listen to it. I listen to the beats. I enjoy it, but it would never control my mind. It would not make me go steal a kill. It would not make me go steal a scat. You know what I'm saying? You cannot let this music control you. That's when it becomes a problem. He also told me that he was told that the money was the root of all evil. And that's something that a lot of y'all get told, and it's not. It's not. The love of money is the root of all evil. That's when it changes. If money was the root of all evil, everybody be broke. But I'm going to say this, and I hope this get received the right way as well. Everybody say the money is the root of all evil, and a lot of Christians think that. That's why a lot of Christians broke. That's just being real. You know what I'm saying? If they really believe that it was the love of money that was the root of all evil and not money itself, everybody be prosperous, everybody have money. But a lot of folks been taught wrong. That's why they need to listen to my pastors. But let's get to the first topic of can you survive on $100,000 in Memphis? So let's say you got $100,000 salary, or you making $100. It don't matter how you making $100,000 in Memphis. Let's just say you making $100,000. It don't matter if you got investments. It don't matter if you getting it from a salary. You got it from generational wealth just being passed down to you out of a trust or something. It don't matter how you got it. We ain't worried about no ifs, ands, buts, excuses, none of that other stuff people always be on. Oh, you only got it because I had a guy tell me I'm only making 100 plus because I'm making investments. He was asking me, like, do you invest the money and do you get return from it? I was like, yeah, my dividends that I get from my stocks, which is money that's making me money, I reinvest that money. See, you making that money? Bro, come on, bro, don't do that. Like, you ask me a question, I answer, I ain't even go back and forth with you. And luckily, I'm blessed enough to know some guys that are wealthy, and I'm protected enough by God that he just placed the post in front of them guys' eyes, and they took up for me, and they came on, and they started talking about it too, and they make well over 100. They make over $1 million. They double figure millionaires, multi-millionaires. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even had to say nothing else, and that's the aura that I have around me. But let's keep going. Number one is you need to cut back on expenses and make more money. I saw a post going around on Facebook talking about I don't cut back on expenses, I just make more money. If you making more money and you still have that same mindset, those same poor money management skills, you ain't gonna get nowhere. You're not gonna get nowhere because of you, and you're not gonna get nowhere because of social media. You ain't got no mind of your own. You got to remember, social media, not even just Facebook, all social media platforms are the folks who was in school making straight F's and straight A's on the same platform. How you gonna listen to the dude that couldn't even tell you what 2 + 2 was or his last name? You know what I'm saying? You gonna listen to this man about how to tell you how to manage $100,000. Like, I ain't even gonna go that far with it. Like, I ain't trying to make nobody hop out the podcast earlier get mad or nothing, because you know you was this. I ain't gonna say, you know you was not as smart as everybody else. And it's too sensitive. That's one thing I don't like. I will say that real quick. I just don't like how sensitive I have to be with everything that I say, because I will get canceled and I ain't got time for nobody to get mad. Or they'll take my post down. YouTube done did it to me before. They just took my stuff down because I was talking about how people fake rich out here. I ain't even name drop nobody. I was talking about how folks was fake rich, and they took it down. They didn't take it down. They try to, like, whatever they called it, a little strike to my monetization or whatever. But also go subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you listen to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, it's also be on YouTube as well. So you can check into my YouTube, see the other podcasts, see the other stuff I got going on too. You also will be helping me. Don't skip no ads when you watch the video, so I can get that revenue. And I put you on game out there too. But yeah, cut back on them expenses, man. You can't get further. Like, in order to get further, you have to create a gap, right? So more, let's say this is your expenses and your income right here. So they saying they don't cut back on expenses, but your income just gonna keep going up. Cool, that's cool. But your expenses still here. Get what? If your expenses was here and your income was here right next to each other, and for the people who listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, you probably want to step over to the YouTube to see this demonstration. But if your income and your expenses are right neck and neck, they there for a reason. It's because you don't know what you're doing and you can't manage your money well. So what you want to do is you want to increase your income and you want to cut back on your expenses. Because right here, this little gap right here in between these two, there is no room for extra income or saving up at all. This is the distance that you have between your breaking point. Your income stop, it's dropping like that. Now you done. You fried. Like, so what you want to do? You want to make more income. You want to cut back on expenses. Now you got this big gap in here. If your income stop, it got to come all the way down here. But before you even get that low, you probably stop it about right here. Your expenses already cut back, and you can always cut back on more expenses. Cancel them subscriptions. Cancel Hulu. Cancel Netflix. Watch YouTube. It's free. Just don't skip my ads. But you can watch YouTube. It's free, man. And you'll get right here. It'll drop all your income. Let's say something tragic happened, and you just, you know what I'm saying, you can't get no money or nothing for a while. Your income just going to go here. And you might bounce back before it get all the way down to that bottom where your expenses at, and you done. And you get back to making more money. So please go watch their demonstration on the YouTube or TikTok. TikTok is TGJ Podcast. But you got to cut back on your expenses and make more money. I saw that post floating around, and I was surprised at how many people that I know personally were saying, yeah, I'm definitely gonna cut back on expenses. I just keep hustling, keep grinding, make more money. But that's a thing that we was taught wrong. It was right and wrong. Yes, you work hard and you make more money, but that's how you get to six figures. That's the easy way to get to six figures. You just keep on working, work hard, grind, do what you got to do. You'll make six figures. That's the easy part. Now going to a meal, you need a team and all that. You need to think different and all this stuff. But you cannot just solely rely on, I'm just going to work hard. You're going to run yourself into the ground. Or you're going to find yourself like me, like I do sometimes, or like how the other guests I had on here tell you that you overload your plate a lot. And I overloaded my plate last week. Like I said, I had to speak. I had my first speaking gig last week. And it was about 100 people in there. And I ain't going to lie. I was nervous at first until I prayed about it. When I prayed about it, man, God gave it to me so real, raw, and uncut. It was so pure that I knew it was from God. I was taking a shower the night before, and I was still nervous. And I prayed about it. I'm like, God, I'm nervous. Like, I'm just hoping the message get received right. I'm hoping I can move the crowd like I need to. I don't even know how many people going to be there, you know. And he gave it to me. He said, why are you nervous about this? And you supposed to be the number one speaker out of Memphis, Tennessee. And I wasn't nervous no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? That let me know, like, okay, he listening. I'm straight. I wasn't even nervous no more. Cause I'm like, you right. When you put it that way, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be the number one speaker out of Memphis, Tennessee. Why am I nervous about this? The number one speaker out of Memphis, Tennessee gonna fill up a crowd, a stadium, a basketball court. You know what I'm saying? They gonna fill up all that. Why am I nervous about this? I wasn't nervous no more. I got up there. I did what I had to do. I talked to them. I moved the crowd. That video also on my YouTube. I moved the crowd. It was so, I can't even explain it. It's different doing public speaking. It was 100 people sitting there looking at me, and it was like a classroom. It was going so well, I didn't think that it was going well because everybody just sitting there looking at me, just looking. And I was like, okay, let me try something to see if they actually listening, and let's see if I can move the crowd. I tried to exercise. I was talking about my testimony, and I asked them a question from about 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes later, I asked them a question about what I was just talking about, and they answered. And they were right. I'm like, oh, okay, so these folks listening. And I was like, okay, I'm moving the crowd now. And I was like, okay, this is working. That's how I know God was there with me. He did what he had to do for me. But yeah, cut back. Number one, write that down. Remember, I always encourage folks to take notes. You can either put it in your phone, but it's better to write it down with your hand. I did an exercise with a friend last night. Me and her, we talked about 4 hours and did the exercise and got some good results from it. Number one, cut back on the expenses and make more money. You need more money. Number two, you need to have self-discipline of the mind, the wallet, and your hormones. Let's talk about the self-discipline first of the mind. The mind, you have to have the mental toughness to endure what comes with not following the crowd, seeing all your peers living free willy, check to check. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the mental toughness and the self-discipline of the mind. Once you get that, you'll be able to get everything else down packed. Once you got a strong mind, can do whatever you want to do. You believe in yourself. Because, look, I had to believe in myself. Me believing in you, watching this and listening to this, me believing in you ain't enough. You have to believe in yourself, too. I can believe you all day. And I know me, I'm powerful. I can believe you all day. I can make you believe in yourself. But if you don't truly believe in yourself, you ain't gonna get nothing. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Ain't nothing good gonna come from it. You gotta control your mind. Occupy your mind with positive things. Occupy your mind with affirmations. And I also had some affirmations I wanted to give to y'all that they on my merch. If you got my link to my merch, then you can get that affirmation shirt or you can get that affirmations hoodie. My link is leftlaneftw.com. And for those of you that don't know, the FTW is for the win. Y'all know I'm real big on the cars. The affirmations shirt, affirmations hoodie, all that stuff is on there. I ain't got it on today, but I got my merch on. Y'all know how I am about my merch. This still my merch I got on right now. It's just a back print. I would have showed y'all, but I know the people listening wouldn't be able to see it. But I'm gonna get them affirmations for y'all off the shirt, and I'm gonna do that. But let's go on to the next part of that. The wallet. You need discipline, self-discipline of the wallet. If you don't have, like I said, if you don't have money management skills, you can make more. But get what? As you make 100, you're gonna go buy your new Benz. That's 100. You through already. You toast. You're gonna go get you a new house, raise your rent or raise your mortgage up, or your rent, either one, about $300-400. You toast. And you still finna be check to check. You can't make 100 and do that. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm very comfortable and I'm very at peace with my finances right now because I live, I ain't gonna say below my means because it's different for everybody, but I live like I did when I was making about $30,000 when I was 17. And yes, I was making 30 at like 17, 18. I was making 30. But I don't have a car note. I got straight cash vehicles paid for. I got a couple project cars. My house, I think it's about $825 for my house. You know what I'm saying? I ain't paying all that crazy stuff. Y'all out here, I pay $1,100 for a Hellcat. How? You make $60,000 a year. That must be all you finna be paying for. Like that's it. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta pay for gas for it. People don't think about everything that come with buying new car, new houses, all that stuff. So I try to stay. I cut back on my Netflix. I don't even got Apple Music, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got Apple Podcasts to listen to my stuff and other people, but I don't have Apple Music. I'm not paying for that. You know what I'm saying? YouTube got it right there for the free. Whatever I need to hear. And if it ain't on YouTube, I guess I won't hear it. And you got to have that mindset about it. You ain't missing out on nothing. If it ain't nothing positive, it ain't nothing bettering you, you're not missing out. So you need to have that mental toughness, and you need to have that discipline of the wallet. And the hormones, that's the biggest one. That's the biggest one. And that's something I had to overcome, you know what I'm saying? I have been spending so much money, like dates, just triggering out, simping, you know what I'm saying? Like, just going on a date here, hey, give a girl some money, you know what I'm saying? Buy some flowers, going to the strip club, all that, you know what I'm saying? I was in Perfect Diamond, boy. You would have thought I was the owner. Like, you gotta control that. You gotta control all this stuff. Your hormones. You can't be on Lamar every week. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I was on Lamar every week. I told you what I did, but Lamar wasn't one of them things. Like, but you can't. You gotta control that, man. And you know who you are if you listening to it. You got to control it. You can control your head, stomach, your wallet, and your downstairs. You straight, man or female, because women do it too. This is not just for men. This is for men and women, young boys too, because there's other young boys out there that's getting money too. So salute to them young brothers. So let's go to the next topic. You don't waste money on new dates every week. spending for love, it'll run you dry. Spending money, looking for love, all this stuff, they kind of go back with the hormones one. But you just can't be going on dates every week. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of beautiful women out there, a lot of handsome men out there. Well, I be ready to take a female on a date every week. I really just been shooting that one because you know what I'm saying? Hey, but you can't be wasting money on it. And I'm gonna tell you when it's a waste of money, man or female, when they ain't benefiting you in no type of way and they come in like a bill instead of someone you can build with. So what I mean by that is they constantly ask you for money or they need this all the time, they need that all the time. Bro, you ain't gonna have this stuff before I came along. You're not finna have it now. You're not finna get it off me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all, but I work hard for my dollars, mentally and physically. For my money, I work very hard. Turn my body down. I probably look tired on this video right now because I am tired. But they come with making sacrifices. I got a bigger vision, a bigger purpose that's paying me. You know what I'm saying? I can't give you my money like that. This ain't that. You ain't gonna have it at first, and if you was, you probably gonna get it off somebody else that ain't got the mental toughness, the discipline, or the self-discipline, or the wallet, or the hormones like I do. Cause we ain't finna lay up. We ain't finna have no sex, and you ain't finna get no bread. That's just me keeping it real. Like I'm just letting you know before you shoot your shot at me. Be ready to not have no sex, not get no bread. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get you some flowers and all that. If you fall on hard times, you know what I'm saying? I got you. But I ain't finna just be here going $100. You ain't my child. I ain't finna give you no allowance. Man, that stuff for my wife. And half y'all ain't wife material. Y'all ain't ready. But we ain't even finna stay on that. And some of y'all ain't husband material. So I ain't cause you know what I'm saying? I don't be downgrading women or nothing. Some of y'all ain't husband material, some of y'all ain't wife material. Hey y'all, give a shout out to Ricky, man. Ricky. Hey, give a shout out to my producer, man. Make sure y'all follow him on Instagram, man, at Ricky Devane, man. He tried to, hey, I'm trying to hold character, man. He playing, bro. Look, let me just go on to the next topic, man, because he started me up, man. So be aware of the financial haters, aka the pocket watchers. That's a definition that me and Ricky came up with on the episode titled "Eradicating the Process of Becoming Broke." I ran into a financial hater and pocket watcher just today, actually, and you know, he asking me, do my money, am I investing my money and do it make me returns? And it, bruh got to be 20, 30 years older than me. He gray hair, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm 25, bro. Why is you worried about what I'm doing? And matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all hear the definition that we came up with for financial haters, because it's wild that people out here trying to manage your money for you, but it's because they wish they could have done it their way. Let me see if y'all can hear this.
Stop believing you are broke. Stop letting the pocket watchers make you feel broke. And we need to come up with a definition for pocket watchers. Well, you got a definition, Ricky, on pocket watchers. What are pocket watchers? Yeah, they counting your pockets, counting your progress. They trying to see how much you make. They trying to see if that you making the best financial decision for your life. And this is somebody else. But they trying to see if you making the best financial decisions and spending your money the way they wish they could. They haters. Financial haters. That's what a pocket watcher is, a financial hater. So stop letting the pocket watchers, aka financial haters, make you feel broke.
That's what you got to stop dealing with, man. And some of y'all got some financial haters and pocket watchers in y'all circle that is holding you back from elevating. I had a lot of them around me for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And not even just financially. They was just haters. Old relationship exes. Like, come on, bro. Like, this real life. And y'all ain't realizing this going on right around you every single day, every hour. The same girls or dudes you texting all day, every day in your group chat, or your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, whatever. Man, them folk don't want to see you doing better. Them folk don't want to see you making more money. Them folk, your spouse don't want to see you making more money than them. Some of them. I ain't gonna say everybody, but you know what I'm saying. Them folk don't want to see you losing no weight. They don't want to see your social media growing because they knowing you getting other attention from people and they ain't giving you none. So they like, okay, they getting that attention from such and such, and all these folks on social media, they might leave me. Man, look, you don't need them type of folks around you. They ain't the type of person you need to be with. So leave them financial haters alone. Keep them, what Future say, keep them squares up about your circles. Because they ain't going to do nothing but keep you down, man. And they're going to keep belittling you and belittling you and belittling you until you feel like you small. And it's actually just like a shark. If y'all ever learned about sharks, and if you take a shark, put it in a little fish tank, he ain't going to outgrow his environment. You know what I'm saying? Your brain is the same way. Just remember that your brain works just like how a shark does. If you put him in a little tank, he ain't gonna outgrow it. You put a shark in an aquarium, he growing as big as he can be. He gonna be full size. So imagine your potential. You put your potential in a little box where the rings come in, an engagement ring. That's about as big as your brain, your potential gonna get, like a peanut. But if you take it, push it out there, let your potential in your brain network. You access your power. Like, that's what I've been doing lately. I've been accessing my power. And you do that, you network with the right people. I was just on the phone yesterday. Me and two other guys. We was in 3 different states on one phone call talking about how we projecting to make our next 6 figures out the stock market. You know what I'm saying? I ain't made 6 figures out of the stock market yet. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't do no capping. I ain't made no 6 figures out of the stock market yet. But we was talking about how we gonna do it, how we finna come up all this life insurance. You know what I'm saying? We working, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got to network. You got to go bigger than your environment and the people around you. You have to. It is necessary for your success. If you don't, you're gonna be stuck operating in chaos for the rest of your life. I mean it. You gonna be stuck operating in chaos and going through the storm. I done operated in chaos. I done been through the storm already. You know what I'm saying? I was making the bread. Then I stopped putting God first. I lost all that. I can't make this up. I lost all that when I stopped putting God first. It ain't cool. It ain't funny. This is real life. That's why I keep God first. And that's a cliche term to a lot of y'all because you see so many people. I know a girl that got God first in her portfolio, in her bio, and she had posted a prayer and some other stuff, some scriptures and stuff. And next, she was all completely naked on OnlyFans, bro. Like, I was like, come on, bro. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna drop no names, bro. I ain't dropping no name. But if you know who you is, you did it. You know what I'm saying? You posted it. You weren't shame with them. Don't be shame with now that I'm talking about it. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't finna spend no bread on it. But you getting free promotion. So think about these cliche terms. Just keep God first for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? It'll take you further with this $100,000 in Memphis. You will be there. The next topic I wanted to talk to y'all about was stay away from pretty and shiny. What I mean by that is material things more so much. Women too and men, you know. You see pretty ladies and handsome men. I ain't saying stay away from them, but you know how they could be sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Hey. But as far as the materialistic thing, man, stay away from that stuff. Keep in mind, this is all centered around surviving on, and I don't even want to say surviving because it make it seem like it's a struggle, but living comfortably on $100,000 a year in Memphis. You want to stay away from pretty and shiny. You know what I'm saying? Don't go buy the new car just because you make $100,000 now. Don't go get the big house with the $2,500 mortgage because you make $100,000 now. That is stupid. You know what I'm saying? Why would you get a $2,500 a month mortgage knowing you can't pay for that? You keeping up with the Johnsons, bro, stop. You killing yourself. You running yourself into the ground. You so big on trying to prove a point to your parents that you can move out and be on your own and this, that, and the third. You killing yourself. When you can be in a better position if you stayed at home with your folks. Stay at home with your folks as long as you can. You know what I'm saying? And stack their money up and take advantage of that because everybody ain't got that. pleasure or that gift or that benefit to stay at home